talk for a moment about our bride and groom. And let's start by going back in time. You see, one of the great things about officiating a wedding is talking to the bride and groom's parents. I first met Christy's parents over the phone. Christy's dad, Art, answered the call, and after a little chat, I jumped in and asked him to describe Christy as a child. Art said she was good at math. This was before I knew Art was a math teacher. That information came from Anne, Christy's mom, who chuckled when I told her about her husband's response. She answered the same question by telling me Christy was a princess. Royalty indeed. But she did validate Christy's math skills and told me they were developed on Friday nights spent at Pizza Hut. Think fractions and a pizza pie, and you'll get the idea. And Matt. My conversation with Brian and Eileen shed some light there as well. When asked the same question, I received the answer, he was a chatterbox, always talking, always asking questions. And it seems it wasn't limited to family and friends. Imagine a Saturday morning visit to Pike Place Market, a regular occurrence when he was growing up. Brian and Eileen shopping for groceries, when they'd look around and find young Matt engrossed in conversation with any number of people, including some of the many market, homeless, and inebriated. The perfect audience for a youngster ready to abuse and engage. As for Brian and Eileen, they quickly learned the phrase, Matt, we need to go. Some things change. Matt became a little more guarded with his conversational practices, leading Brian to initiate a standard line of questioning at dinner. Name the best and worst thing that happened to you today, to coax Matt into sharing. As an aside, I also learned that Lauren needed no prompting. And some things remain the same. To settle her nerves the night before taking graduate level entry exams, Christy returned with her parents to Pizza Hut. Both conversations reinforced something incredibly special to me, especially in this day and age. Matt and Christy are both blessed to have parents who know you, who love you, and who support you unconditionally. You also have 4 people who serve as great examples of how to make a marriage and love last. So, what brought the young chatterbox and the royal mathematician together? Truthfully, it's a night that sounds like a collision between a Raymond Chandler mystery and an episode of Friends. It was a cold, dark night in the Emerald City. A lovely young lady fresh into town on the heels of surviving a natural disaster and obtaining a master's degree is invited for drinks with a coworker. They go to the Viceroy, a bar frequented by 20-something hipsters. Nothing out of the ordinary here, until you learn that she's wearing a long, black trench coat. For those not familiar with Seattle, let's just say we're a casual bunch when it comes to our wardrobe.